Everybody, I kind of wanted to freestyle a video real quick while I'm on a walk with my dog and talk about depersonalization and anxiety. Coming from myself, I've had depersonalization for 5 years. I did recover 100% once before. It was only for a week, but that week was beautiful. And then I got depersonalization again. And I know how bad it can be. It can be terrifying. It can be so scary, but it does get better because I'm like 95% recovered. And, I can't complain. It's pretty nice. I do want to be back to where I am, and I know I get there one day, but I just don't worry about it. And that's what I want to talk about is you need to stop worrying about your anxiety. Anybody who has depersonalization, look, that's a symptom of anxiety. So you have anxiety in some way. I don't know what causes it for you. That's something you need to try to figure out for yourself, talk to with your doctor, whatnot. But you need to lower your anxiety. And within doing that, what has worked best for me in getting to where I am now and being almost 95% recovered is stop checking in on how you feel, okay? You need to stop checking in on if you feel anxious or if you're having like a visual symptom. There's so many symptoms that come along with anxiety and feelings and stuff that come with depersonalization. Now, you need to stop worrying about the way you feel. Stop the inward thinking and pay attention to your reality that you are living in. Start focusing on the life that you're living. I know that this is hard, and I know that this is not easy, but it is what you need to do. You need to stop all this inward thinking, stop checking in on yourself, how you feel. Okay, look at this. When you first wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you think about? Is it how do you feel? Is it checking in on see if you still feel anxious or still depersonalization is still there? Because I know that when I was really bad, the first thing I would think about is checking to see if my depersonalization was still there or how I felt. And I'd be like, no, it's still here. Oh my God, I still feel anxious. Like, what am I going to do? Is this going to last forever? Oh my God. Oh, and it's an endless cycle. You need to not worry about it. You can notice that it's still there, but just forget about it and go on with your day. Because every time you keep checking in on yourself, you're worrying about what's going on within your body. And that's causing this disassociation, this depersonalization. And then that's causing the anxiety of you worrying about these symptoms. Because every time you think about like any symptom you're having, like for me, for example, I have like visual symptoms sometimes when my anxiety is really bad or my depersonalization is really bad. And then I'm like, this is weird. Like, is this like something I should be experiencing? Oh no, what if I experience this forever? Is this ever going to go away? That's just causing worry. And you're getting lost within your own mind. You need to start paying attention more to the life that you're living and living within the reality and being connected to your mind and body, connected to this world that you're living in. Because when you become so lost within your own mind, that's what's causing the anxiety and the depersonalization, which is a disassociation from your mind and body, feeling connected to this reality that you live in. Now, again, this is not easy, and it's going to take some practice, but I promise you, if every time you start getting anxious or you start thinking about like a symptom that you're feeling, don't go online and look it up and see if other people are experiencing. I know that can be helpful, it can be comforting, but in reality, it's going to keep you thinking about the depersonalization, the anxiety, and all that is now connected to fear. And that fear is just going to keep you more wrapped in this disassociative experience you're having. So try to think, as soon as you start getting anxious or you start paying attention to your symptoms, catch yourself and stop and think about something else. Think about something that hold on. Kaiser! Come here! Come here! Good boy! Sorry, he's getting way too far from me. Think about something that is going on within your reality. Pick something that you see. As soon as you start thinking about your anxiety or being anxious or your symptoms, pick something like this tree. This tree. It's a tree. It's gray. It's tall. My dog. And start focusing on the reality that you're living in and not just getting lost within your mind. We are supposed to experience this life, this reality that we live in. We're not supposed to be lost in our heads all day, or else we'd just be a fucking pickle in a jar who can't leave the jar and just has to sit there and think about being a pickle. That's not how we're supposed to live. So you gotta stop checking in on yourself. Stop checking in on your symptoms, okay? Practice this. I promise you, it'll help you feel so much better. And if anything, it's gonna relax your mind. It's gonna give your mind that relaxation that it needs to recover, because your brain is hurting right now from all these negative, worrisome thoughts, and all that inward thinking you're doing while you're checking in on yourself and worrying about how you feel. Just stop. If you feel shitty or disassociated or weird, just know that it's anxiety, it's depersonalization. It's a crazy thing. It can make you feel crazier than I've ever felt in my life. But just let it be. Just let it be. And you have to let your anxiety just go down, accept what you're going through. I promise you, things will start to get better. And if it doesn't happen right away, because it probably won't, don't let that get you anxious either. Like, stop worrying. Worrying is not going to do anything for you. Worrying is not going to help you in any way. It's only going to harm you. It's only going to make things worse. So catch yourself worrying. Stop doing it. Stop checking up on how you feel all the time. And your anxiety will go down. And the more you practice this, your brain will start to change. Every time you keep catching yourself thinking about this stuff and you change it to something positive, your brain will start doing that for you. I promise you. It's how the brain works. Just trust me, please. I'm almost back to the car, so I'm going to end this video. Please just try this. See if it works for you. Give it time. Have patience. Because I know if you have depersonalization, you have patience. We know this about each other. So look, you will get better. Positive vibes I'm sending you guys' way. Hang in there. Be strong. Thank you for listening. I hope this helped you. Have a good day.